Albert Einstein was a genius, but he was also a rebel. He defied authority, challenged convention, and spoke out for peace and justice. He was a man of science, but also a man of conscience. He was admired by many, but feared by some. He was a target of the FBI, who kept a secret file on him for 23 years. The FBI's interest in Einstein began in 1932 when he and his wife Elsa moved to the United States from Germany. Einstein had already made his mark as a physicist with his groundbreaking theories of relativity and quantum mechanics. He had also made his mark as a humanitarian with his outspoken views on racism, nationalism, and war. He was a pacifist and an internationalist who supported causes such as disarmament, civil rights, and Jewish relief. These views did not sit well with J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI, who saw Einstein as a potential communist and a security threat. Hoover ordered his agents to collect derogatory information on Einstein, hoping to find evidence of his involvement in subversive activities. The FBI tapped his phone, opened his mail, and interviewed his associates. They followed him wherever he went, from Princeton to Pasadena, from New York to Hiroshima. The FBI's file on Einstein grew to 1,427 pages, but it contained little more than rumors, hearsay, and innuendo. The agents found no proof that Einstein was a spy or a traitor. They found no proof that he was a member of the Communist Party or any other radical group. They found no proof that he posed any danger to the United States or its allies. What they did find was a portrait of a remarkable man who used his fame and influence to promote the causes he believed in. They found a man who wrote letters to presidents and prime ministers, urging them to avoid war and pursue peace. They found a man who signed petitions and joined committees, advocating for human rights and civil liberties. They found a man who gave lectures and interviews, explaining his scientific discoveries and their implications for humanity. They also found a man who faced hostility and discrimination from some quarters of society. They found a man who was denounced by the Nazis as a Jewish physics and burned his books in public. They found a man who was denied a visa to visit Japan in 1922 because he was considered a pacifist and an anarchist by the Japanese authorities. They found a man who was barred from entering several countries during the Cold War because he was suspected of being a communist sympathizer by the US government. The FBI's file on Einstein was finally released to the public in 2000 after years of legal battles by historians and journalists. It revealed more about the FBI than about Einstein. It revealed the extent of the agency's surveillance and harassment of one of the greatest minds of the 20th century.